What's up guys, Fraser here for Complex News. The universe lost one of its brightest minds on Tuesday. Renowned scientist Stephen Hawking died, according to a statement released by his family. He was 76. Hawking's children, Lucy, Robert, and Tim, shared their thoughts on the passing of their father in the statement. They said, "We are deeply saddened that our beloved father passed away today. He was a great scientist and an extraordinary man whose work and legacy will live on for many years. His courage and persistence with his brilliance and humor inspired people across the world. He once said, 'It would not be much of a universe if it wasn't the home to the people you love.' We'll miss him forever." Hawking, who was widely considered to be one of the greatest scientists of his generation, made a significant impact on the scientific community over the course of the last 5 decades by making a series of discoveries in his field. Most notably, he once worked with his fellow physicist Sir Roger Penrose to merge Albert Einstein's theory of relativity and quantum theory and suggested space and time began with the Big Bang and ultimately end in black holes. But despite the intricacies of his work, the brilliant British mind made science accessible to millions by stepping out into the spotlight to share his thoughts on astronomy, mathematics, the future of the universe, and so much more. He also published a number of best-selling books, including A Brief History of Time, which has sold more than 10 million copies. Hawking did all of this while suffering from ALS, a neurodegenerative disease that usually proves to be fatal within just a few years of a diagnosis. Hawking was first diagnosed with ALS in 1963 when he was just 21, and doctors gave him 2 years to live. The disease paralyzed him and left him bound to a wheelchair. It also left him unable to speak without the use of a speech synthesizer. But Hawking always vowed not to allow ALS to slow him down. "I try to lead as normal a life as possible and not think about my condition or regret the things it prevents me from doing, which are not that many. I've been lucky that my condition has progressed more slowly than is often the case, but it shows that one need not lose hope." In addition to making a mark in the science world, Hawking also transformed himself into a pop culture icon of sorts. He made appearances on TV shows like The Big Bang Theory, Star Trek: The Next Generation, and The Simpsons. His life was the focus of the 2014 movie The Theory of Everything. Now, Hawking once joked that he would rather meet Marilyn Monroe than legendary scientist Sir Isaac Newton. Hawking won a number of awards over the years. He held at least a dozen honorary degrees and was given the Commander in the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire honor in his home country. He also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Barack Obama in 2009, despite being a British citizen. But if you really want to know how many lives Hawking touched, look no further than the reaction his death is receiving. Everyone from astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson and NASA to Katy Perry and the Big Bang Theory cast are mourning the loss of one of the greatest minds the world has ever encountered. He will clearly be missed, both by those who knew him and those who watched his important work from afar. That's the news for now, but for more stories like this one, subscribe to Complex News on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Fraser.